Hello, everybody. I'm Manish. Due to some technical issue, I had to reschedule this meeting, or basically, I have to reschedule. Um, this is my first video in the stock market. Um, Pratik, I will wait for folks to join. Just let me know when you are ready. Yeah, Pratik, I see 10 folks join. We are waiting since last 3 minutes. Um, shall we start? Just ping me. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Hi, Pratik, Nirmalya, everybody. Sorry for the inconvenience and apologies. Hope next time it will be all well. By mistake, I selected the wrong broadcasting software. It's my first presentation over the YouTube, so I was not uh, technically competent, but I'm learning. So let's start. Half of my energy already gone in fixing the issues, but no worries. I'll try my best to share the knowledge I have, and keep sending your questions if you have any. I will stop and answer your questions in between. So I hope slides are visible. So I'm today we are going to discuss basically start any trade as a positional trader, because uh, we never know, as an investor, our trades may go wrong. So better we should pick up some shares early stages, and and convert it into the swing later after a couple of months or over the year. So we should not be expecting quick returns. If quick returns are coming, it's a good, but it always it not have happen always. So big returns comes when we do investing in a with the strategy. um, I am not against short term trading or like 1 week or 2 week. It depends. It's all luck. If we get the momentum stock and it moves in our direction, we can do it. No issues. So here, let's start with the do's and don'ts. Actually, what we should do in the stock market and what not. So normally, when people come in the stock market, they think that it's a kind of they may get rich quickly. Um, um, it happens also for some cases, but most of the cases it never happen. And this is the game of like it's a marathon race. You have to continuously learn, keep trying different ways, because no one shares their winning strategy openly. I will share today what works for me mostly, but it's kind of boring also. And let's see how it turns. Like you should not be expecting like today you are investing something and tomorrow it will 1 plus 1 equal to 2. It may become zero also. It may become half also. And but if you are lucky and if your analysis is right and all the stars are aligned, then it may go to 10 times or 100 times. So but we try. The way my approach is, after years of experience in stock market in various phases, structurally I started learning stock market in 2020 basically. And I spent a lot of time, and same happened with most of the traders. Because when we do for earning small salary, we spent almost like 20-23 years of our life in schools and colleges. But we should not be expecting like most of the YouTubers says the same thing. um, that we have to invest our time. It's not a gamble. um, and we should be energetic all the time. It's not like we should get depressed or something. We should put like 10% of our free capital to start with, because if you are investing in small cap or mid cap, you may get better return than the future and options and other instruments. So we'll discuss it later in our session. And be confident on yourself. The most of the uh, traders normally they don't feel confident on their own setup. They always keep uh, doubting whether they are right or wrong or something. If you have back tested and you have seen your setup for last 1 year or 2 year back testing, yeah, I think is sufficient. See, stop loss is all is our friend. So, in case if we are going wrong, we should be happy to take the stop loss. We should not hold stocks or in the hope, basically. If we are entering at very low price, for example, I'll give the example actually. Then you should not worry about where you are expecting, like it may be like 5 times or 6 times, 7 times in a year or two, and your investment is very less. Then you can leave the stocks without stop loss. But if you are entering like big stocks like Reliance, TCS, and all, For example, I got stuck in TCS. I entered it at 3,500 around, and I was holding for 2 years, and nothing happened. It was always like between 2,900 and 35 in last 2 years. Now recently it moved to the 4,000, but I don't think traders like me should be waiting for so long. We got that TCS share in IPO and we got the good return, but after that, IT was not performing. Some big stocks in IT were not performing. So I'm not a fan of investing in large cap. For that, mutual funds are good. So better we should place our money in mutual fund, and keep and take rest there. And but one major thing I will suggest is never put your hard-earned money in like a 50%. Or what happened is I have seen in my experience, and for me also, what happened initially, people comes and they put all the money they have available, and many people take loan also. So loan is definitely not advisable. um, uh, we have to be mentally fit, and we should have a very balanced approach toward the market. This gyan was very important actually before we start the session. Same thing was happening with me also. When I was learning small thing, and I was thinking this is the thing which can make me rich, and this is the only thing in the stock market which I was not knowing. There are so many things. It's an ocean of money and the information, and there are so much misinformation in the market also. So we have to consult with some experienced people and have a balanced approach. So now I'm discussing about how, how are the like successful traders like behave, or I have interacted. I know a couple of very successful traders, short-term traders, long-term traders, and they normally never come into the picture. They are earning money, they are happy in the life, because the stock market itself takes a lot of time and people get exhausted. It's better to relax, and we don't need a second source of income like YouTube or anything, Instagram or tips or something like that. If we are a good trader or investor, if we are earning money, yeah. So if you are really good, then some people comes. I know some people who are good trader also and on the YouTube. So we have to figure out who are the right, who are the wrongs. So here in the stock market, you have to improve day by day. Um Learn, but don't get impressed with in every learning. If you learn EMA, for example, or RSI, so those are not holy grails basically. uh, Otherwise, everybody would have been rich in this world by knowing RSI or indicator or something like that. I will suggest you to just Google if you are not aware or starting with these technical things. So indicators are just indicators. So take them as a reference, and build your strategy on top of that, and go with small quantity. I will When I will show you the chart, I will explain you what I refer, and lots of indicators I have seen. I build a lot of scripts also using Chat GPT, and nothing works except price action is very important. That people will confuse you also. Price action is nothing, but definitely you will see that price goes up to the certain level to decide the target and the stop loss. Price action works. um, so I discussed about the psychology. You might have read these sentences I have written. When we decided to have a session for our group, then I sat 3 weeks back and I wrote down all these, whatever was in my mind, and put it in the slide for your reference. So the last point I will say, like think like machine when you are in stock market. As I said, if stop losses come in and you have decided, pre-decided, it may happen that after coming 1 rupee down from your stop loss, and it may reverse. Let it reverse and focus on the other stocks. There are so many stocks to trade, and whenever you trade in the um basket kind of thing, like for example, you always enter into the like for example, every Monday, or you decided that okay, uh, market is down today, and at certain level it may go up. Let's enter with the five stocks, so they will act like a hedge. Excuse me. So never have a swing trading in individual stocks. Don't put all money in single. If you have 1 lakh rupees, use 50K and buy five stocks, 10 and see the returns. You just test the water, and um, then when you start earning some money, then you will get some confidence also in your setup also, and it will you will have a peace of mind too. Don't put all your money all together in the stock market if you are starting. If you are seasoned, then and you're profitable, then you can work on your strategy, but I never recommend anybody to trade in one or two stocks only. Have for long term investing, you should have 15-20 stocks distributed, and see how things work out. So about the successful profitable trader, what I have seen from my experience, when I met them, they are really down to earth people, and and they don't show off. They are really very normal people. Like you will be like humble than you, basically. What I felt. So be humble. Just improve yourself and continue to grow. But in stock market, you have to put lot of effort. Without learning, nothing will work out, and we are here to support you guys. Um, uh, I'm not like a doctor or professor in stock market, but whatever I have learned so far, I'm open to share my knowledge, and let's get along. And then how you should approach. I mentioned in the fourth point here. So, if you are in loss, the first point, don't carry your past baggage like your losses, how big or small. Forget about all those things, because bad thing happens with everybody, and take it as a learning and start fresh. Uh, get away for a couple of weeks or days from the stock market, and come back. But invest in the learning. First you learn and then enter back with a small quantity, as we discussed. As I said, you should have at least five stocks. What I did when I got into the future and options, I had lots of losses also initially, because I was thinking everything is whatever I was learning, like okay, EMA, crossover, and those kind of thing, RSI, and other indicators. So nothing works until unless you are very clear. You back test and make your setup. So what I did is I started trading in the small caps actually. I used to identify momentum stocks, and you can't imagine. I used to get 50 to 60% annual return by momentum swing strategy, and I was earning means sure short earning. If, for example, if one or two stocks are going wrong, I used to book 10% profit at a time, and it used to happen in 1 month or 1.5 month max. So if some stocks are not performing, and I knew that means like after looking at the chart, that there is a possibility that it may hold and come back. So I used to hold for 5 6 months also. But basket strategy works, and uh, I used to buy ETF from the profits. I just wanted to build some money. Actually, I allocated some money in the stock market, and I didn't want to uh, recharge that amount from my salary. So whatever initial amount was there, I wanted to grow that amount in the stock market, and I did basically. Protecting our capital and growing it. That's the approach we should have in the capital market. We should not be like we lost 1 lakh rupees in 2 months or 3 months, and then refill that, and again we started trading and again refill. We should not be. We are here to earn money from the stock market. We are not. Um, uh, 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 came here for charity in the stock market, right? So we should not gamble, first of all. Understand, we should have a plan, proper plan, and invest accordingly. um, so I said that use max 10% of your free capital max. When when you have learned something, without learning, if somebody is saying that stock ABC may go 20% up or 30% up, don't believe that, because um, it's your hard-earned money, and respect that money actually, whatever you have. If you will not respect your money, then money will not respect you for sure. Okay. So, Pratik, I saw. So, I'm just next slide. I'm going there. This GAN is really very important. Before getting into uh, mm, what Nirmalya is saying, can you elaborate? Okay. Yeah. So, for example, you invested 1 lakh rupees in the market, and you earn 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees as a profit. So don't reinvest 1 lakh 20,000 and 30,000 in your same strategy. You what you can do is 20,000 30,000 you pick buy Nifty ETF, Nifty Bs, or Bank Nifty Bs, and Gold Bs. I used to divide. So 10,000 I used to invest there. I hope I answered Nirmalya. So the initial 1 lakh rupees, what you invested, keep reusing that money in your strategy for at least 1 year, and after that you can top up your 1 lakh to 2 lakh or something when you get confidence. And FOMO, fear of missing out. You should not worry once some stocks goes beyond your imagination, where you wanted to enter. and don't re-enter. Let it go. It will come back one day. But that's also, that's not the only, like for example, MRF is going like anything. Hmm. Now SBI was sitting duck for long. Now it's going higher and higher every day. Need not to chase that. Let it come to certain level. I will explain you where you can reinvest. We'll think, you can think of reinvesting basically. So don't chase something which gone beyond our planned entry point. All right. Okay. So guys, this is the NBCC which I promised to share my experience here. Uh, See what happened. Let me explain you what indicator I used actually in it. Let me share the real uh, trading view. Hmm, Stop sharing and then share window and then here. This is the trading view software I use for analysis, but not for for day trading because these charts are, I think, candles didn't get form because of some data issue, because they use the free data. So I normally use my broker. That also, it was a great learning for me, that we always refer our broker chart. Basically they have current data, and their lag time is very less. I think they get the delayed data, and candle formation also get differently. But for stocks analysis, I use this software, because that almost data is almost correct here for a day chart or something. But for a small time frame, I use broker chart. Okay, so and why I had like couple of stocks actually. I as I said, basket. So everybody, so other stocks also performed, but this NBCC performed exceptionally. And where and why I entered. So NBCC is basically a PSU, and I was watching this for a long time actually, once in a month or something. I was seeing its trend. So I normally pick the companies which are good. Basically, they will not get closed. Normally, PSUs, government interferes, and it will not become zero. When it falls, so what happened is in 2014, if you see, please tell me in case if it's not visible or something. So these are the indicators I use in the chart. So these silver lines are and the blue, sorry, yellow. This is the Bollinger Band. So this 20 is 20 SMA, simple day moving average. Is you can see, and this is the standard deviation. So this is called Bollinger Band, and it helps people who don't know much price action and all. They can refer Bollinger Band, and they can, at least they will not get into the wrong trade if they refer it. Okay, and one very important thing, uh, always enter in, I always refer monthly chart in investing. I don't go in weekly, hourly charts and all. For entry that day or in that month, I can look into the weekly and daily. But in monthly charts are very important. So if you see, this is the pure price action here. Um, there was a breakout at the rate like a 12 rupees in 20 April 2014, and it was solid green candle, and it was very clear breakout. um, that time I was not an active investor, but I saw when I was looking into like it in 2020 or 2021. um, when I was analyzing this chart, I found this chart very interesting. So it started at around 12, and it reached to 144.75, and it came back to around same level. I wanted to enter around 12 rupees, but when it was not coming and I was looking chart here, so I started entering. I thought I'm just investing here and taking risk of 18,000 rupees. Initially I entered with a 1,000 rupees, so average came to 18 rupees, and I was in mood to average till 12 rupees here. It never came at 12. It started moving up over the time. I didn't give up. I was very sure that it will reach at the same level last high. It happened. I saw in multiple charts. It came to the previous low and went up. I will tell you one more script like where I'm invested, and I'm telling also like I'm invested. Let's see how it goes. I was very sure that I will sell it around this price only. So let's see the moment. And here you see the W pattern also. But that time W pattern was not formed. It was okay. Here a small W pattern was formed, and it reached to almost this high. Normally it comes here, but it's okay. But my money was doubled and everything, tripled even when it reached here at 52 or 50. I kept it. Then I was just waiting how it behaves. Normally it comes to 20 SMA to retrace and then go up. It came down. It again broke to 20 SMA. This green one is a 50 EMA. Rest are EMS. I normally keep 20 SMA, 50. This small one is a 5. This is for small charts. Normally, I don't use as a reference in the big charts. 5 and 9 EMA. So major is a blue one is a 100 EMA, and I also keep 200 EMA. It is not coming here. Um, because we may not have 200 candles here. I don't know. Uh, okay. So when again it broke here, 20 SMA, I was very sure that it's now because people who are investing here as a big green candles here, they are not fools. They are definitely big shots. They are just accumulating there slowly, and in our group I told after 75, because this was the last hurdle here around 75. So when it broke, then I told that okay, so we can keep 63 as a stop loss and target for 145 in 6 months. So in November, I told all of you that it was 30th of November, and in February 1st, actually, if you see the February 1st daily candle, it breached 145. So within 2 months it happens. So it's all luck, but momentum was there. If you see, it was riding the Bollinger Band also, and all candles were green. And I was very sure that it will definitely touch at least 145. Then Pratik said, let's wait for one day. Okay, so I said okay, I will wait, and next day it went up to the 170. I got out around 166, and if you see from there, it not reached there. I thought okay, I told in the group also it may double from here, but my target was achieved actually, and it was like a 1:18 ratio, and uh, uh, I was happy. Yeah. So here I invested approx 1,000, and here I when it again broke 20 SMA, again I topped up 2,000 share more here at around 36-37 rupees. So this we can treat as a swing trading. Here I got a very low price here, almost lowest price. So as an investment, it was fine. 18,000, I risked that initially, and then when I saw is momentum is there, and it's anyway going up and up. So let's wait for the target. So any question on this? Yeah, Pratik, on monthly chart, if stock is riding Bollinger Band, definitely you can write that as like you can consider it as a swing trading. But you should be very careful. Every below every candle, you should have a stop loss. Then you have to, because you have to protect your profit, and if you are in profit, then you have to protect your profit also. I hope I answered, Pratik. Yes, Raman. Actually, this is the price action. Actually, it happens. Um, when some stocks normally breaks 20 SMA here, and and the stocks are at lower I mean, like value, definitely you can see nothing is sure in this market actually, but with experience, and if you see the patterns, see here it forms a beautiful w pattern. And when Pratik was asking, uh, let's get invest, because what happened, news started coming as soon as it reached here actually, after which month candle it is January. Yeah. So on 1st February, it went up to 170 or something. All news started coming around this level. If you go back and Google, see all news started after like it reached around 120 or 110. So so you should be very careful that time, that now people are trying to get some bakras to hand over their stocks to them, because you can't sell without the buyer, so you have to bring the buyers here. It happens, Raman. If you go if you search stocks, you will find this kind of patterns. And I will tell you one more stock I'm holding here. Where it is, but it's not recommendation. Okay, I just you can tell it's a gamble or something. See, similar kind of thing. See, you may be thinking at this moment, uh, I'm a fool or mindless or something. Stock is trading in the bottom, but I'm just thinking, are these guys fool who are holding this, like, who are buying here? Sellers are also there, because people who got stuck here should be selling here. Okay. Uh, if you see the price action here, so it was like a downward. So now, if it crosses here, I will recommend in the group when it will cross 166. Okay, definitely if it when 166, and then next hurdle is 250. But if it goes beyond 160, it may reach to 600 again. Back. Pratik, I told you. Pratik, indicators SMA 20, then rest we have 100, like EMAs, exponential, 50, 100, and 200. I normally keep. And I keep super trend also, just for my reference. Nirmala is a simple moving average, like a 20. So it's a 20 work trading day average movement of the stock on the closing price basis. I hope I answered. You can Google also. Definitely, you guys Google, and trading view actually allows you max two indicators. Basically what I did is I learned pine script, and if you don't know pine script, you can take chat gpt help and build this trading view allows only two indicators these days. In the past, it was allowing three. But you can merge multiple indicator in one script actually. So you might be seeing the red spot here. So it's nothing but RSI. Um, what is happening? Actually, RSI. Lots of people might not be knowing. Um, this red spot, I created one script, and it mostly working fine in the stocks. Red spot comes when there is a deviation in RSI peaks versus chart peaks. So, for example, if your chart is going higher and higher, and RSI is not going high, there is a deviation. It may be like, for example, at this point, RSI was 90, and here it reaches, the RSI might be 85. So definitely there is a chance that strength is coming down. So there is a possibility of the reversal. So one more thing, Pratik. I thought in NBCC, I exited really at the right point. Actually, we never know, because it may not go immediately up. It may hold for some time here and then go up from here. And if there is any surprises in the election, it may come back here again. We have seen lots of time that stocks returns to 10 again. It may return to same two digit, and then we have to wait for right opportunity to invest again back. In PC Jeweler, there is no pattern actually as of now. I saw that the accumulation is there. So we I normally don't go for patterns all the time. If some stocks are in accumulation zone, I take the risk here. For example, if you see such kind of pattern, this is a Bollinger Band squeeze. We call it Bollinger Band squeeze, and it's going it's trading within this. So it was around 20-25 rupees. So max, it may become zero, or PC Jeweler get delisted or something. It's a private company. It may happen. I was not having confidence, but I took the risk. I didn't sold off from. I invested around 27, and around 27 somewhere here, and it went to 100 plus. But I'm holding same kind of NBCC kind of thing, that until unless it will reach up to 400 at least, I will not sell off. It will become W if it cross here with the strong green candle. So this will again become like W pattern here. Not now. Normally, good traders, they wait for the blue pattern breakout here. When it return, retest somewhere here, or it may come back to like a 20 SMA back, and then it may go up. So they enter here when it retrace, because all most of the time stock prices go like this. But when it's a real breakout, then there is no retracement or something. You can see small red candle here, and if you see, um, uh, it is coming back to 20 SMA here, red candle, one red candle. After breakout, it came back and then went up like rocket. Yes, Pratik. This is the one. I had the TTML also invested on news long back. I had accumulated around how much? Between 10 rupees. Yeah, 10 rupees I was holding, and it came down to 4 rupees. And then I sold off around 100. But that was no technical analysis, something. I was like a pure rookie that time. I was holding for almost 5 6 years, 7 years or something. It was there in the stock, in the in my demat, but we sold off. For me, because what happened is, over the years we got financially stable also. So we are not like, if we are losing 1 lakh or 2 rupees lakh rupees somewhere, um, uh, we should be worried about. So I was left it in my. Yeah, Pratik, actually, you guys, and see, Pratik, you were saying that you got the recommendation here around at this level, and you were saying that let's hold. I hold it for 1 or 2 day. Once you said, and what happened is, to 145. When I demat is deactivated, then they took 1 day to activate it, and the next day, and because you also said so. Uh, I hold it for 1 day or two. But I wanted to exit at the NBCC at 145 for sure. That was my target. It went up, but it came down also within just couple. We never know from where it will go. But to re, and then when this green candle get broke on monthly chart, okay, don't go in daily or weekly or something or hourly. Uh, if it breaks, it means there are real buyers actually. If it doesn't break, then there is a sell off, and it may go anywhere. And stop loss will be strictly here below the red candle here. It's a super trend also support. Amit is having issue in the comment section actually. Pratik, Amit, you can type in our group, and let me check the group message also. You can type your message in the group also. So, any more question? Screen sharing is stopped. Uh, Let me see. Shall I reshare in case if? But I feel that it's working. I see that. One second. Let me check. Uh, like, uh, it's working fine. Oh, screen is not there. Okay. What happened actually? I don't know. And here, share. Yeah, it's back. And yeah. Any other question, guys? Pratik, Nirmalya, Sravan, how do we enable these indicators in trading view? Hmm. You can comment in section in our group. We can plan one like this is the indicator here, and you can select here. Mm, if you might be seeing that I have added these as a favorite. Uh, I hope screen is visible, right? Okay. Yeah. So, okay, let me explain you again. So this is the trading view software indicator. You can click here, and this is my favorite scripts. Basically, you can mark it as a favorite. I tried, experimented a lot of indicators and all. Okay, I wrote my script also. Mm, so you can search here. For example, RSI. Okay, so relative strength index. I cannot add because the free version allows only two indicators. I already have. I cannot remove here, but when I will have another session, if you want, um, then I will open a brand new session of trading view, and then I'll explain you. One more thing, shall I explain you? Okay, now if you have time, let me go to investing and show you how I normally what I do for entry actually in any stock. I normally go to the like I try to find the best entry. Means the lowest price of that day of the week or something like that. I try because that reduce my stop loss also. Uh, mm, it will take time, a little time. Um, So, guys, normally I recommend, I will explain in next session. We are it's 9:20, almost 50 minutes we are already, and I spent 30 minutes in fixing the issues. I will explain how we do the multi-time frame analysis in one view because this free version of trading view doesn't allow multi-time frame view. Either you go to your broker chart, they allow there. What I do is I keep investing.com, and I configured four time frame there, for swing trading and the positional trading. One is like 1 hour, one day, 1 week, and 1 month. So four charts I used to open. I used to have RSI indicator also there, Bollinger Band, and Super Trend also. So when there is a if month on monthly, weekly chart, if RSI is above 60, and in daily time frame it is retesting to 40, I normally use that stock for the swing trading. And for hourly, I used to look whether super trend breakout is there or no in the 1 hour. Indicators are required. Basically, people might be thinking this guy is using a lot of indicators, and it helps me analyze stocks quickly. Actually, just after looking at it, okay, so it is on Bollinger Band on the top, and there is a let me show you. Um, uh, Here, for example, this candle formed, this bearish kind of candle, it formed out of the Bollinger Band. So it was like a red flag for me here. If I would have holding the stock, I would have tried to exit it after this red candle here. So it helps me analyze quickly. And if you might be wondering that I'm using lots of word indices and other like gold and this is very helpful in intraday trading for me because Dow Jones is there, Nasdaq is there. Then it is a US dollar index and this S&P 500. So I normally track these during the trading. So it helps. Yes, I always refer people to look at the monthly chart because monthly chart give you the good view. If, for example, if people, for example, if it started moving here, breakout is there. Okay, so this is a pure price action. So this is the resistance. So it returned from here. It was holding back, and then again tried once, and then it broke. So good trader normally wait for the reversal here, but there was no reversal. Like for example, retracement, not reversal. Uh, there was no retracement. I would have normally most of the time we lose entry. I normally wait for at least one red candle here after breakout, but it never happened. It happened here, but it was too late. People might be thinking it was trading. I mean, like for me also, यार वो 10 रुपए में ट्रेड कर रहा था, अभी तो कितना आ गया, 30 रुपये आ गया, अब किधर जाएगा, अब क्या करूं, अब स्टॉप लॉस भी लगाएंगे तो या तो यहाँ इस रेड कैंडल के नीचे लगा के रिस्क लेके उधर we would have tried here. But normally there are so many stocks. I normally leave this kind of stocks. If breakout is there and there is no retracement until 20 SMA, I normally don't get enter because I never get the right price. Okay, so अपन को तो करीब 12-14 रुपए के आसपास ही चाहिए था या सुपर ट्रेंड पे आके एक सपोर्ट लेता इधर, क्योंकि सुपर ट्रेंड आल्सो एक्ट लाइक अ सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस. सी यहाँ पे क्लियर सुपर ट्रेंड ब्रेक वाज दैट. Yeah, Nirmalya, sorry, I may not have answered, but monthly chart gives confidence that people are invested. Normally, there is you will not find a false breakout in monthly charts. Normally, ओ 1 मंथ कैंडल का वो लेके इधर हम एंटर कर सकते हैं ऑलवेज. 14 रुपीज किसी को एंटर करना हो यहाँ पे तो 22 रुपीज पे एंटर करना था. 14 रुपीज का स्टॉक लगा के ये 13 रुपीज का 1 कैंडल फाइन. इतना तो रिस्क बनता है यार. अब मंथली ब्रेकआउट होता है ना तो इट गोज लॉन्ग वे. Okay, guys. So if everybody is fine, we can close this stream today. Thanks for joining. I also got a bad throat today. Thank you, guys. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you in next session. Thank you. I'm closing. Bye bye.